All right, here's another clever one. Share one thing about you from your experience. That's if you really self-reflect and you have deep self-awareness, you would know. That triggers others. Others' tendencies. What would that be? It could be your tendency, by the way. That's a very deep question. How could you, your behavior, your tendencies be a trigger to somebody else? Your team, for example. Maybe you're a taskmaster or a perfectionist. How does that affect your team? I mean, you have the best intentions at heart. I've been there. I led teams for years. I used to work corporate before being a coach and a consultant. So I know exactly what you're in. I'm not talking concepts. So if I have a need, let's say I'm results oriented. I need things done and I need them to be done on time, perfect quality. I can be a slave master, huh? How did that affect my team? I mean, yeah, I'm all for results. I'm slave driving people. They could be at a completely different pace. So just, food for thought. And those of you who are sharing into chat, thank you for your humility and vulnerability. Great stuff. Yeah. Okay. Last question here. What happens if I have a need to win? What happens to the dynamic of the interaction when I'm dealing with someone who has a need to minimize? That's a clever one. So what do you think? What is the dynamic here? I have a need to win, and I'm dealing with someone who has a need to minimize. What's this relation gonna be like? One-sided, it's frustrating. It's a very patterned relationship because these two needs feed off each other. If you have a need to minimize, then someone who is dominant will always dominate you. You offer the perfect breeding soil for his dominance or her dominance. So that's how it works. And this dynamic continues. And it will be very difficult for these two ends of the continuum to reach balance. It takes a lot of intentionality and self-awareness, changing the mindset, and actually putting the skills into practice consciously. Otherwise, this dynamic will continue forever. Because it's perfect. You can see it, huh? Cool. All right. Great stuff into chat here.